this transmission to bring you the following live broadcast.
How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! It's Wednesday. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. With
John
ready in his chair. And almost 10 whole people watching from home. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? It's time for the ThinkSoJoE Show!
Look who's in his chair.
Barely.
Barely. John made it. I was starting to worry that you slept or something, man. Like, cause I definitely slept before the show.
Me too.
Yeah, I was falling asleep, man. I did some voiceovers. I'm like, screw this. I'm going back to bed. Rocking the Fiend.
Yeah.
I wore my Bray Wyatt shirt last week, so needs to be washed. So paying tribute to Bob Barker today with the thumbnail, the Fiend today, Bray Wyatt with your shirt there. Nothing for Terry Funk. Got to find something for Terry Funk, I guess. I don't know.
Chainsaw?
Yeah, I guess. It's been a heck of a month for celebrity deaths and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is Wednesday, my dudes, says Jasmine. She is correct. Hey, we're not on all WNY. I'm gonna fix that right now while we're still early in the show. Hello, all WNY listeners.
Yes.
We're here with the ThinkSoJoE Show. I almost forgot to hit the button, but I remembered. It came to me at the last second. But, yes, red hat, just for you guys. They wanted the red hat last week. I was like, but I'm wearing this for Rick Jenneret. Like, you know. No, I didn't get Vegas tickets yet. I haven't had money. Those things cost money, and I don't have any. I actually, Monday morning, I went to pay myself so that I could, you know, pay a bunch of bills and shit. Mm-hmm. And I put it in the wrong account.
Oh, you did?
So I had to, like, go out and, like, get money out and then deposit it into the right account because I was, like, $400 overdrawn if I didn't. So I haven't bought a guitar in, what, like, at least 6 months. When was the last time I bought guitars? You remember?
Yeah, 6 months.
Probably 6 months. We went to that show, right? We went to that show at Nietzsche's.
You tried to buy a guitar?
I tried to buy that guy's guitar for $600 and he wouldn't let me. Stop paying rent. Yeah, my landlady would love that. But yeah, I tried to buy that guitar from that guy for $600 and then like he said no, and then I went and bought 2 guitars right after that. So I don't remember when that was. That was a We Were Blank show, and we're playing right after them on the skate park stage at Music is Art. And right before Amateur Hockey Club. Because, you know, that's the best place for us, is right in between those 2 bands. Probably is the best place for us, because then, like, people will be there. People will be there for We Were Blank. Yo, Amateur Hockey Club's up after this next band. Let's just stay here.
Yeah.
We get the benefit of that, I guess. I don't know.
It might be the worst band on that stage.
Seriously, that is like the best stage they've ever put together for Music is Art, and I am just like, how the hell did we end up on this? But yeah,
I heard us before.
Yeah, well, I can't. I am excited to be playing Music is Art, but that's what next week's show is going to be all about, because we're a week and a half away from Music is Art. I got to come up with a T-shirt.
Yes, you do.
I have not designed a T-shirt for Music is Art yet, so I gotta come up with something. But yeah, that's next week. And yeah, no, what I need to stop buying is vinyl. My buddy calls me up like clockwork every Friday. Hey, what are you doing? You want to go hang out on Elmwood? Like, He calls it an Elmwood crawl. Like, yeah, sure, dude, let's go. But the Elmwood crawl is like the bookstore, the taco place, and the record store. This is like, all right, dude, yeah, let's go. And then I go there and I spend like $128 on used vinyl. Literally, I bought no new vinyl last week and spent like $128. I was like, man, I'm trying to get under 100, and then I'm like, oh, but they got this. Oh, but they have this, and like, I come home with $128 in vinyl.
Brian would be proud of you.
Brian would be proud of me. Brian would have pushed it up more because Brian would have been like, oh, do you have this one? You need this one. But yeah, man, there was some shit, like, they had some stuff I just couldn't resist, man. Like, let me find it. There's one right over here. W. Let me find it. It's right over here. That's not it. It should be before the Who. Apparently, I'm missing one of the vinyl I bought last week. Because it should be here. Apparently, I miscatalogued something. No, it would be before that, too. White Stripes, Weird Al, but it should be after Weird Al. There it is. I got this.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Now I don't know where this goes, so I'm just going to put it right here for now.
John needs a gimmick. Change.
Have you thought about becoming a pirate? John the Pirate.
John the Pirate.
John the Pirate.
Call me Redbeard. Sounds like a pirate name.
Yeah. Except we already know a Redbeard, so.
Yeah, that's true. There's a couple blocks from me.
Was that?
There's a couple blocks from me.
Does he? I've been to his house. I don't know, but that was years ago, so. I don't know if he's moved
he lives
since.
Right up the road.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been to his house. He fixed my car years and years and years ago when I was driving. So you're blind already, so and I won't hurt, says Laura. Jasmine says Redbeard can be the new POTUS song.
Oh, great. They're going to write a song about me now.
Why not? They've already got like 3 about me. And the only one I'm on is the one about Dewey. And yes, I'm aware I choose my own level of involvement. It's like fucking Project Mayhem. But, yeah. Anyway. I haven't seen you since, like, what, Thursday?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
Hopefully we practice tomorrow.
Better practice tomorrow. We got a show next week.
I know.
Mark says he's got a parrot for you for your pirate gimmick.
Okay. I always wanted a parrot.
Well, he's got one. They haven't seen you in 5 ever. I haven't seen you in 4 ever. They haven't seen you in 5 ever. Because I've seen you since the last time we did a podcast.
Yes.
Right.
They haven't seen
so
me.
they haven't seen you in longer.
Yeah. Nothing's changed.
You can see John next Saturday at the Music is Art Festival at 5 p.m. on the skate park stage. We're going to be shilling the fuck out of that for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
One place you won't be finding us is, unfortunately, at Camp Punksylvania this weekend.
Fortunately.
Unfortunately, we were not selected, but we have a lot of friends. Well, we have some friends playing on that show, and we're playing some bands who are playing with bands that are on that show in Buffalo this weekend. Because a lot of the bands are just like, hey, you know what, we should go before we go to Camp Punksylvania. We should play in Buffalo. There's a show coming up Friday that's got bands that are on Camp Punksylvania. And then Monday, there's a show with a band that's on Camp Punksylvania. And a couple of other local bands. And I don't want to call anybody out here, but one of the things we talk about often on this show is marketing, branding, basically. Like, you know, shit that will get you noticed and help you in your music career, I guess.
Yeah.
And one of those things for me is like, if you have music anywhere on the internet and you have a social media presence, but your social media page does not link to your music, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. Like, I get that I can go on streaming services and search your band name, right? But you could have the most unique band name in the world. I'm still not 100% positive that that band on that streaming service is you, because some other band may have just as clever of a name as you. So if I'm looking to play you on this podcast and I don't have a direct link from you to your music, you ain't getting played. That's like that's like the simplest thing. You know? Mm-hmm. Like, why? Like, when you sign up for your Facebook page, it asks you if you want to put a link. Why do you not have a link to your Bandcamp, to your Spotify, fucking Linktree or whatever the fuck that is? That's free. Put all your links in there, put the link to that on your Facebook page, and I can find you. But no, you got nothing. And then I'm looking at the album, but then like sometimes I'll look at the album covers and then I'll go and I'll look at your photos. And if you have a photo that matches one of the album covers, I assume it's you. But this band that I'm talking about right now, and I'm not naming names, this specific band I was looking at today, they don't have any of their album covers on their Facebook page. They have nothing to indicate that this band that I'm finding on the streaming site is them. So what the fuck? What are you doing? Learn how to fucking market your shit. It's right up there with a name that stands out that you can Google. Right, John?
Right. What do you say?
John, they want to know what kind of shoes are your favorite types of shoes.
Vans.
Yeah, we all rock Vans in this band. So
I missed, what did Laura say? I missed a clean.
She misses clean shaven, John.
Oh, I'm 12.
You still look like you're 12.
New person, hi.
Yes, hi, new person. Yeah, I don't know, man. You always look way younger than you actually are. People think you're like a kid. It's like,
yeah, I know.
It's like, man, we got all these 30-somethings up on stage. Who the fuck's that? Why do they have that child behind them? Whose kid out of the three of them is that?
So I heard you are fans of rock. Yeah?
That would be pretty accurate, I'd say.
Yeah. This is a music podcast.
Yeah.
You love rock and roll. We love everything except for country.
Somebody the other day said to me, they said, well, you guys are a heavy metal podcast. I'm like, we are no such thing. Like,
we play in a punk band.
Like
I play in a metal band, but yeah.
We are a local music podcast. We play everything, and they're like, oh, well, you know, rock, metal, it's all the same to me. Like, I sent an angry react. So, Stevie Ray Vaughan. What is this, 1977? Anyway, I don't have any Stevie Ray Vaughan. I don't. Not anywhere in the collection here. My kid almost bought a Stevie Ray Vaughan guitar. She sent me the link to it. It was like $500. She's like, what do you think of this guitar? I'm like, it has a Floyd Rose on it. You're going to hate that fucking thing. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so what the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, like, yeah, the three of us, it's like, who the fuck's that? Whose kid is that playing drums? It's like when fucking Wolfgang took over playing bass in Van Halen.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's got his own thing, and he's touring with Metallica, so good for him.
Definitely, good for him, yeah.
I'm still mad that I missed him in fucking New York, because that fucking train, 4-hour delay. Fuck.
You have another chance, probably.
I know, I'll see him in November, rather, but John needs to show IDs when he goes to buy Care Bears on DVD.
I do. Plus, when I go to a bar, they think it's fake.
Yeah. Remember that time you left your ID at home and we had to bring your drums in for you?
Well, yeah.
We still think you did that on purpose.
No. Not at all.
We think John left his ID at home on purpose so that Ryan and I and Katie would have to load in his gear into Good Bar. He didn't have to bring it up the stairs. Because we were like, dude, we'll talk to the door guy. We'll get you in. Like, don't worry about it. I don't have any money. Like, we have money. Don't worry about it. I gotta go home, man. Like, you insisted on going home. We were trying to, like, no, you have to play. You have to be here. Like, especially because I told you before you left the house to remember your ID.
And it was on my bed. But, like, oh, fuck.
See, Dennis thinks you're brilliant for that. I stand by it. Like he had all the gear out of the car, and he's like, "Oh, guys, I don't have my ID."
It's like for every show, I gotta step it up now, I guess. What else can I do?
He's got to figure out new ways to get us to lug his gear.
Now Joe will kill me.
Don't have to worry about it at Music is Art.
Shit.
Well, you don't have gear to lug at Music is Art.
Somewhat of a gear.
Yeah, not much.
Yeah, not much. Well, John is the smartest person in the room.
Yeah.
I can read that. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Look at that. He's reading comments on his own now.
Yeah.
He's outsmarting all of us just by he's playing this dumb gimmick, man. He's outsmarting all of us with it.
I just play stupid.
Yeah, but no, music guitar. We don't got to bring shit. We got to bring guitars, and like you have to bring what pedals?
Pedal and snare drum.
Yeah,
That's about it. And
Yeah.
sticks.
Sticks. How much did you spend on those sticks the other day?
$44.
$44. How many pairs did you get?
Like 7 pairs.
7 pairs of sticks for $44.
It's outrageous, man. Drummers get screwed.
Did I just agree that I'm dumber than John? I did just say that John is outsmarting all of us. Yes. John's smarter than he lets on.
Mm-hmm. I just like playing stupid.
Like I like that time you forgot your cymbals, right? I think that was just like, I don't want to go on first. If I don't have all my stuff, I can't go on first. So I'm gonna.
I thought Jeff was gonna murder me. The whole band wanted to murder me.
We're just at Stamps and we're just like, where'd John go? And somebody told us you left your cymbals at home and had to go home. So we're like, all right.
During the ice storm.
During an ice storm, you had to make your poor mother meet you halfway.
She was already there. I was shocked. Okay, thank you. Play the show.
Brian and Katie and I just went and got food, got a napkin and a pen and started writing out ideas for the album. So, for the EP. Yeah. I saw a post this morning. XM Priory was posting. They've got 13 songs that they're going to play on October 13th. I'm like, hey, that's a good idea. We should play 13 songs. And then I looked, and we don't have 13 songs, including the new ones. We don't and covers. We don't have 13. So, hey, look, spam. Anyway. I am not reading all that, but it's basically, hey, well, I'm going to help you market your stream if you come to my Discord and do this. And yeah, ain't happening. Anyway, I just right before we came on the air, I got a spam text from an email account saying, oh, we're about to take $370 out of your account. Like, yeah, okay, sure you are. Like, what the fuck? Anyway. Like, good luck with that, because... You know, good luck getting $370 out of my negative $60 bank account right now. Like, I just got to put money in there. It's good. I have it. It's all good. Tell a story about the cats. They're fluffy. Snowball's fur's growing back pretty nicely. He won't leave me alone when I go out to cook dinner. He's just like... Tetris is over here in some pieces. I'll put it back together eventually. I got to get back behind the record shelf here because some stuff got knocked over. Anyway. Jasmine's going to unsubscribe because I didn't have any good stories about the cats. I don't know. I'm in here most of the time. I keep getting these huge jobs that need to get done. That's why I went to sleep before the show, because I was like, yo, I just did like 6 of the 10 jobs I want to do, 10 scripts out of this huge order I want to do today. I'm going to bed because I got it's a 32 script order. It's due Saturday. I saw it like a week ago, and I just started it today because I'm fucking lazy. So, tweets are called posts now. Because Twitter is no longer Twitter, it is X. This isn't what I didn't pay for. Yeah, we give you 2 hours of free content every week, and you guys are complaining about it. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. I got no great stories about the cats, because they just... I should make sure that door's closed, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Rather than do that, I'm just going to grab my phone, and I'm going to look at the camera, and if there's a cat that's not supposed to be out there, then I assume that you didn't close the door. Got the camera. We're going to say hi to the cats. Going live here. Nope, just the boys out there, so I think you must have closed the door. Where's the button? Hey, kitty cats. There's Sylvester looked up. Oh, there's Snowball. Hi, boys.
Hello.
They have no idea what's going on.
No, they're like, what the hell?
Yeah, now I gotta watch John instead of Mom. We should be paying them. Nobody's forcing you to watch. But yeah, this weekend looks like it's going to be fun, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything because I got so much damn work to do. Aren't we supposed to be going out Saturday?
During like...
Yeah. I have factored that into my timing because I was under the impression that was the plan, so...
Just go and roll some roller coasters and scream.
Yes.
Just watch me pass out.
You don't do roller coasters well?
Heights.
Heights.
Yeah, but Joe wants to see the fit look on my face.
Yeah. Well, if you signed a contract with Scott that requires you to watch this show, that is a you problem.
You signed a contract?
Apparently, Laura says she has a contract with Scott where she has to watch the show.
So Laura's been trying to get us canceled.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to waste her Wednesday night every week. Thursday morning, would it be? No, it's still Wednesday night. It's like 11 o'clock over there, 11:30. I don't know.
Remember when we did this show on a Thursday and nobody watched? Only like one watch?
Yeah. You know what's weird is like next week's going to be the first time in a long time that the Music is Art episode is on a Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Because like every year I have something going on for that Wednesday before Music is Art, and we end up having to like reschedule.
That's what we did last year.
Yeah.
It was a Thursday we did it.
So this year we're actually doing it on a Wednesday for once, which is great because like people can find us in the regular time slot and get the Music is Art content. So
the Jazzy would be grounded
if she doesn't watch. If she
Yeah.
wants her allowance, I will. I mean, somebody has to give me $60 allowance before I can even like break even. So I don't know I have money. I got to pay rent, though. So as much as Laura thinks I shouldn't, I have to pay rent. I have to be responsible. I just got paid for last month for WrestleMania, so... And I worked a lot of WrestleMania last month. I worked WrestleMania today. It was like I got in here and then I got like the message, hey, I might be able to do news today. Like, okay, cool. Well, I'm on standby if you need me. Okay, Joe, we need you. Like, all right, cool. Buy your damn Vegas tickets. I need to pay rent. And my gas bill hasn't been paid in a couple of months because every time they go to take money out, there's no money in there.
She says bye.
Yeah, I know. Buy my damn Vegas tickets. I know. I'm trying. I found the link, the paper with the link to watch it on, watch the wedding online. So
Watch it online.
I can watch it online. I don't have to go to Vegas, but I want to go to Vegas because I know Jasmine really wants me to go to Vegas. And I already talked to the person whose wedding it was, and I'm like, yo, is it cool if I show up at your wedding? He's like, I don't know if there's room in the church, but yeah, sure. So, I'm waiting for flight prices to come back down. No, I can't hug you through a live stream. I mean, yeah, but I mean, you're the one that moved with a bunch of potatoes. You just think they're neat. Actually, there was the only reason I saw it is because Jasmine reacted to it again. A comment about when she moved to Idaho, and I put something Simpsons related. Are you gonna marry a potato? Jasmine says she's so over Idaho, and Laura says that she should go to Vegas. She hasn't been in a while. I haven't been in a year and a half. The last time I was in Vegas. When was the last time you were in Vegas, John?
I've never been to Vegas.
Never been to Vegas.
Never been there.
Laura will put me on red. She's gonna bet me at the roulette table. She's gonna put me on red. Jasmine's also never been to Vegas. I've been to Vegas technically twice.
Metallica, right?
Metallica last year, and then when I was on the way to divorce court, my layover was in Vegas. So I was in Vegas, but I had to stay in the airport because I had to catch my connecting flight. But, Metallica was like the first time I was like out of the airport in Las Vegas. And like literally everything's a casino in Las Vegas. Yeah, you would get two of me if you won. Ha! Joke's on you. Yeah, literally everything in Vegas is a casino. Like we went to a Denny's that was like in a casino.
Really?
Yeah, we were trying to kill time. Like, it is virtually impossible to do anything in a city if Metallica's playing there. Like, right after the show. Like, get food, anything. So, like, we were walking up the strip, and we're just, like, looking at all the food places and the lines out the door. So we found this Denny's that was, like, virtually deserted. So we went to Denny's in Vegas that was inside a casino. And then by the time we were done with that, we were like, all right, cool. Uber prices are way down now. We could get our ride back to the airport. And what we forgot we wanted to do was get a picture of ourselves in front of the Vegas sign. Welcome to Las Vegas, right? Mm-hmm. And, my buddy Dennis, he mentions it while we're in the Uber. And he goes, oh, man, we forgot to get our picture taken in front of the Vegas sign. And the Uber driver's like, dude, it's literally the next right. Do you guys want to go? Like, yeah. He's like, okay, cool, let's go. So the Uber driver just detours, takes us to the Vegas sign, takes our pictures, and then I don't know how much money Dennis handed him, but he handed him a bunch of cash. Like, here you go, man, thanks so much. Like, I never I don't know where Dennis made his money, But dude is very very generous. So, you know, he handed this dude some cash just for taking us to the Vegas side and taking our pictures. But yeah. And our driver was, he was on America's Got Talent at one point.
Really?
Yeah, he was on America's Got Talent. He was a rapper. And he gave us a business card, and the business card just says, look up this rap battle. And so we looked up the rap battle. We're like, all right, let's see if we can find him on America's Got Talent. And because the battle, the video that he put up had his rap name in it. So we were like, let's find him. And we found his America's Got Talent audition. He was up there for like 30 seconds before they all told him to go home.
Oh, they booed him out.
Was that?
They booed him out.
I mean, he wasn't bad, but it was like he didn't impress the judges. So he was. It did not take them long to tell him to go home. So
My favorite with Steel Panther.
Steel Panther. Apparently they were just on again.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it yet, but apparently they played. Apparently they played Death to All But Metal.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I love that band.
I gotta watch that at some point. We gotta play music,
Yes.
and coming up on Friday night, a couple of Camp Punksylvania bands. Camp Punksylvania is going on in Scranton, Pennsylvania this weekend. If that's something you're interested in, tickets are still available. We will not be there, unfortunately. We tried. Hopefully next year. But we've got some friends playing this show on Friday night that are playing Camp Punksylvania. Also, the Potato Pirates are heading to Camp Punksylvania and stopping in Buffalo on their way. Don't miss Denver's first ska-core band, the Potato Pirates, along with Buffalo's own Working Class Stiffs, Radical Operations, and Rochester's Turkey Blaster Omega. That show is at Nietzsche's. It's $10 advance, $15 day of show, 8 p.m., 21 and up with ID. This is Turkey Blaster Omega, and this song is called Habits of the Average Degenerate on All WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show.
Get your judges, shall I find into pain and sorrow. The wrong thing that is forming into the red tomorrow. We don't know what to do, it's out of our hands and out of our hearts. And so close our eyes and we buckle up down. We hope for the best and keep a chin
Turkey Blaster Omega on all WNY Think So Joe show. Catch them Friday with the Potato Pirates, the Working Class Stiffs, and Radical Operations over at Nietzsche's. That's going to be a good lineup, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great show. What do they describe this band as? This, Denver's finest ska core band. And that show's presented by our friends in Riot Squad Media. So, who are also putting on Camp Punksylvania this weekend. Actually, I'll show you another vinyl I got this week. Where is it? I'll pull out the one behind it, too, so I know where to put it back. But I got this. This is available now through, what's the name? Sell the Heart Records. This is Camp Punksylvania. Trying to get it not in the light there.
All the bands that are on there.
It's got a lot of bands. Not all the bands, a lot of the bands from Camp Punksylvania. We got Wilhelm Scream, Tsunami Bomb, the Dolly Rots, Fat Heaven, Working Class Stiffs on this record with all these other great Escape from the Zoo, Belvedere, who is a band we're going to talk about in a little bit here, Homeless Gospel Choir, Fat Chance, the What Nows, who I saw at Buffalo Ska Fest. They're pretty damn good too. Yeah, Camp Punksylvania. This is available now from Sell the Heart Records. They have a barcode on the back of this record right here, but it's not a real barcode. It actually, if you look at it, it says you need to get your eyes checked. I went to go. I only know this because I was trying to put it on Discogs, and like it asks you for a barcode or like identifier, and I went to put the barcode, and I'm like, that's not a real barcode. That says something. So, Jasmine enjoys the Dolly Rots. They're on that record. They're playing Camp Punksylvania this weekend. Out in Scranton. That's going on, I think, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I since I'm not going, I haven't paid much attention. As much as you know, friends have been trying to get me to go. Like, no, you should come. Like I just can't. And they're like, but like War on Women's playing. I'm like, I know War on Women's playing. That's why I wanted to play. Like. But, yeah, that's going on this weekend. So if you got nothing else to do this weekend, maybe head out to Scranton. I was in Scranton for a minute. Driving and just go. I think we had to stop, like, in Scranton while I was on that bus home that I didn't want to be on.
Jill made it to Ohio.
Yeah, I saw she made it to Ohio.
I picked up those crazy kids. At the airport.
Oh, they flew out?
No, they got
a rental car. Okay, yeah.
But it took me forever trying to find them.
That's
I did like 3 laps where I found them.
That's probably the best way to. Probably the best thing to do is to rent a car.
Yeah.
If you're.
So it was only like $80 there.
Yeah.
For a day.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw the pictures of them at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Jill was messaging me about exhibits she was seeing at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She's like, "Why is Machine Gun Kelly in here?" I'm like, "I don't know." Machine Gun Kelly's a thing you can do this weekend. He's playing somewhere around here. But he's not a local artist, so I didn't bother looking to find out what time that is. John, how would you sort out the zoo industry? Also, she asked earlier, what would your talent be if you went on America's Got Talent?
Axl Rose impersonator.
How would you sort out the zoo industry?
Free all the red-headed monkeys.
There you go.
My people.
to your people.
They all, I swear to God, I went to the one in Rochester. There's about like 20 of them in a booth together. They all turned their head at the same time and looked at me. They're like, oh, they come in human form. Master. They don't know that I was a master.
I haven't been to a zoo in forever.
Why don't we do that either? We should do that as a
Let's
band
go.
thing too.
Let's fucking go. Not this weekend though.
No, we're going to fucking roller
We're going to
coasters.
amusement parks this weekend. We'll do
Right.
the zoo. We'll do the zoo like. It can't be next weekend either because we got Music is Art and we got the Teenage Bottle Rocket
We'll
show next
do it
weekend.
in October, late September.
Yeah. Don't forget, we got the Teenage Bottle Rocket show next weekend too.
Oh, yeah.
Sunday. Got some Teenage Bottle Rocket right here. Got a few of them. Got the latest one, Success. We got Freak Out, and
Oh, wow. Okay.
we got They Came from the Shadows. Yeah.
They're pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably give these a spin before we go see them because it's been a minute since I've actually listened to them.
You know what I really got into lately? Bad Cop, Bad Cop.
Bad Cop, they're over there. they're in the bees over
Kind
there.
of like the Bomb Pops.
I love Bad Cop. And Bad Cop, one of the members of Bad Cop is playing Camp Punksylvania. The whole
really?
band was supposed to play, but there were some health issues, so they weren't able to. But one of them is still playing Camp Punksylvania this weekend, which was another reason that I was bummed that we didn't get it, because like they announced the lineup, and they're like, Bad Cop, War on Women. I'm like, what the fuck? Please tell us we're playing this. Like,
Next year.
yeah, for sure.
2024.
They
can
know
have
what we sound like now, so we have a better chance, I think. But yeah,
John, how would you... Okay, we
already said
that. Yeah.
yeah. Bad Cop and the Bomb Pops are in that back in this shelf behind us. So
Yeah, they've been coming on the punk, XM radio
yeah,
station I have.
the nose you just made. What? Apparently, Jasmine just made a nose. I'm sure she meant noise. Look in the tunk. Yeah. But yeah, for sure. Like I saw Bomb Pops, Bad Cop, and all, or not Bomb Pops. I saw Bad Cop and War on Women. I'm like, yo. John, is the expression "anything goes if you're brave enough" true?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So, Darien Lake's definitely gonna be fun.
Yeah, I haven't been to Darien Lake for not a concert in a minute. When's the last time I went to Darien Lake? Fuck. Was it maybe my ex-wife's like work thing that we went to might have been the last time. So
That was fun. We were there the same day you were on that show.
yeah, Jill didn't know there was an Offspring concert that
And I was
night.
like, oh shit, okay, I know if this show's coming on. Joe's here. Our Joe? Yes.
Yeah, I definitely we were and the funny thing is I was in the parking lot like pulling up. I was about to text you guys like, "Hey, when are we doing a band trip to Darien Lake?" And not having any clue that you guys were actually there.
Yeah, I was crowded there. But there was a line for the water park though.
Yeah. It was it wasn't super warm that day though. It was warm, but it wasn't
warm,
like
but
it was nice. It
yeah.
was comfortable.
Well, I had to walk 2 miles back to the car to get something. But then I was like, I need to go in the water for a little bit.
See, I didn't have to walk very far to get to the car because my upstairs neighbor, her boyfriend is like he has a spinal cord injury, so he's in a
Yeah.
wheelchair. So we had handicap parking.
I got to rock out my flamingo pink shorts at Darien Lake. So
Yeah. So Laura wants to know, John, why is Pepsi better than Coca-Cola?
Oh,
She spells it Coca-Cola instead
wouldn't
of
say it.
Coca-Cola.
it's better for me.
I own part of that company, Laura. Get it right when you type it. Anyway.
I would say it's better for me for my health, but
No, it's not.
I was drinking Coke before I got that hernia surgery, and I stopped drinking that, and then after the surgery, I started drinking Pepsi again. I don't know why.
Jasmine meant noise from when you answered the America's Got Talent question as an Axl Rose impersonator. There is a part of a Guns N' Roses logo in this shot. Can you find it?
I mean, I would do drumming, but I'm not really a good drummer. You know, after 19 years.
Me with guitar. 20, almost 30 years. Yeah.
We're the reason we suck. This is what we get. But we play our instruments bad, but we do it in style.
Seriously though, who can find the Guns N' Roses logo? There's a part.
I found it.
There's a part of a Guns N' Roses logo in the shot. You already knew where it was though, because I
Yeah.
told you a while ago. You hadn't seen it before I told you about it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Pepsi better for your health? Probably not. That's why I don't drink. I drink like the zero sugar Pepsi now because my doctor was like, dude, cut out the sugary pop. Like, all right, cool.
You guys that heard it first. I'm growing my hair back out.
It's because you're in a metal band now.
Yeah.
A metal band that's still trying to come up with a name that's like easily Googleable.
Yeah, we came up with a name, but I don't like it.
I won't ask you on the air.
Let's do something with Buffalo.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. That's just how I'll tell you during the next song break.
John's band name is Shout.
Let it all out.
No, wrong shout. But much better shout, but wrong shout.
Let's do something like that. There's like, oh, this is stupid. Whatever.
Call it Metal the Metal
At
Band.
least it's not on her knees.
Right?
They were joking. I went there. Like, you said he's gonna call the band that? They were all smirking at me.
Jill texted me that. I'm just like, oh, jeez. I'm like, that
I got
sounds...
a reputation in the music scene. They know me. I come out with that name. They're not gonna want to talk to me anymore.
Laura says she misses WWF metal.
John, if you supported to
Nope.
Oh, no?
Nope.
No. If you were surprised, no?
Nope.
No. Damn it! Read it down.
John, if you were supposed to name the living brain dead, what would you have named it?
Do you really want my opinion? Do you really want my opinion?
On a related note, Jasmine asked what were other considerations for LBD. There were none. That was literally the name.
LBD.
Living brain dead.
I know that. I know that. LBD.
Jill puts a V in there for some reason. That's why anytime I see like anything posted and it says LBVD, I'm like, oh, Jill posted that.
I would have named it. We're called a living disappointment. Because we will disappoint you every set we play. Proudly.
Yeah, like I had, like Laura knows this story. I had the Living Brain Dead, reuse the living. Yeah, exactly. I just reused the name Living Brain Dead after she made a remark about the name because I used to have that name years ago, and I was going to use it for like this grunge band I was trying to start. And that never made it past like the first practice, kind of like our cover band.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was like, hey, the domain name's available, and I still have the Facebook page. Like, screw it. So I bought the domain name, and then when we had like when we got to a point where we were like, yeah, we're doing this, It was like, hey, what do you guys think of this name? And they're like, yeah, that's cool. Let's do it. So that was literally the only name ever considered for this band. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Rocking my Living Brain Dead old school logo T-shirt today. I dug it up before band practice. Oh, he's got the Wayne's World. Nice. I dug it up before practice last week. I was like, ooh, I haven't worn. I forgot I even had this shirt. Like, so I wore it to practice, and then I did laundry, and here it is again. It's in my regular rotation now.
We'll have more room tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw you guys did some rearranging.
We thought putting the banner up because it needs to be used. So
Yeah, especially we got the 2 new banners now, so we don't need the old one.
yeah.
I can't wait to finally get to use those new banners.
Thanks to Jill. Jill cleaned out the whole basement. I stayed out of her way.
Jasmine's rocking her Living Brain Dead sweats. She says the most comfortable sweats.
I gotta get the jersey and the shorts.
Yeah, man, when you have money, let me know. We'll get them for you at cost, so. But yeah. I don't know, this is from our web store. shop.livingbraindead.com. It's nice. It's what I like is like it's not really like the print isn't breaking up like a lot of like direct to garment shit does. So
My
the sweats are embroidered, so you don't got to worry about anything with that.
my daughter's gonna come to our show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
cool. I was thinking to text to my kid, be like, "Yo, I'm playing in Buffalo next week. You should come. It's free." 5 o'clock, skate park stage at the Music is Art Festival. I was gonna show off my Living Brain Dead slippers, but they're in the kitchen, not the kitchen, the bathroom. I'll just show off my Living Brain Dead water bottle instead. Shop.livingbraindead.com. Yeah. Jasmine needs the dress next. She's hoping to get it before Vegas. I don't know how long I can look after the show and tell you how long it would take. I think it gives me an idea of how long it takes them to make it and ship it out. So you probably have time before Vegas.
Oh, Joe came out to my practice last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura says that you're not old enough to have kids. You're only 12.
35 years old. She's like 15.
Jasmine's slippers are literally feet away from her. Jasmine's the reason we have half the shit in our shop, because she's like, Dad, can I have this? Let me see. Yes, you can. Like, if you go on, like, even the ThinkSoJoE merch store, like, if you go to merch.thinksojoe.com and you want that Wayne's World logo on a not fitted hat, you could get it now on an adjustable fit hat.
No, she's not older than me, Laura.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
I was watching, what's that short comedian? Brad Williams, is that the guy's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking, I was watching a video of him last night, and he was talking about, he did a show where Bob Saget was on the show, and he brought John Stamos and Dave Coulier, and Stamos comes into his dressing room, and he's like, or not Stamos, Saget comes into his dressing room like, hey, you should really go meet John Stamos. And he's like, oh man, I'd love to meet John Stamos. He's like, no, you don't get it. He's terrified of short people. Like, he's terrified of little people. You need to go see. And he's like, oh, I get it. And I guess he ran into the dressing room and like grabbed onto John Stamos' leg and started humping his leg. And then Dave Coulier came in and saw what was happening and went, cut it out.
Oh, that guy.
Jasmine says you don't act 35 years old.
I don't.
Oh, not Cat Williams. Isn't Cat Williams like a regular-sized person? Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon's watching our show? Put us
Joe
on a
acts like
Tonight Show.
Joe acts like a 70-year-old. Yeah, I guess sometimes.
No, that's too young. That is too young.
Yeah, I was watching Back to the Future 3 last night. I was reminiscing about my times as an 1865 as a blacksmith in 1865.
He was there.
My feud with Mad Dog Tannen.
Well, you notice when they put him, what was that actor from the Family Guy? He had like a Western movie.
You're talking about guy that plays Joe, right? That's
Yeah.
shit. What the hell? Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, he was in a Western movie. It was like, you know, How to Die, like
Yeah.
in the dock. Back to the Future was in it. You open up the shed, you see the car.
Yeah.
And it's covered.
Yeah. I think I saw that movie. I think that was one of the movies Brian made me watch. Yeah. No, I watched Back to the Future 2 on TV the other night, and I'm like, I own this on Blu-ray. Why the fuck am I watching it on TV? And then I just was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna buy the trilogy again on digital, so I can just watch it whenever the fuck I want. So I finished watching NXT last night, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch Back to the Future now. I got time. I'm gonna do that. Bring back Joe Knows Jack. Yeah, except this guy doesn't watch movies either.
I do. Not a lot, but I do.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you don't watch movies like Brian watched movies, where you're going to be like, oh, hey, you know, have you seen this movie? Like, it doesn't come up in conversation because, like, you don't watch a lot of movies. I don't watch a lot of movies. I'm the only reason you've seen Clerks.
Oh, I couldn't watch that. I was going to cry. Something about movies like that when somebody dies or...
He's talking about this movie.
Yeah. I tear her up. I don't give a shit.
Oh, dude, like...
I tear her up.
And you had just seen Clerks for the first time, like, 2 days before.
Yeah.
So you weren't, like, as attached to those characters as somebody who's been watching this movie for, like, 30 years.
Anything
you know?
with a sad ending, I just lose it.
Yeah, no, that was eesh. That
I'm
was a
not
hard
afraid
movie.
to admit that.
Hard movie to get through, for sure. Yeah. Speaking of movies, Brian, well, he didn't make me watch this movie, but I watched it because of him. They Live is going to be in theaters a couple of days this coming week. Sunday and Wednesday. They Live is going to be in theaters.
Oh, really?
So I'm looking for somebody who wants to go see They Live with me on Sunday. So, you seen it?
No.
Dude, you should come with me.
Okay.
Sunday night, we'll figure it out later. There's two showings each night, so obviously we can't do Wednesday because we're here. Go by myself. I would go by myself. John, your thoughts on the movie Up?
Oh, I love Up.
Me too. Karina never watched it. Karina refused.
Squirrel.
I was thinking about the movie Up earlier today, and I was thinking about if it was set in the Pokemon universe. Do you think instead of Squirrel, they would go Squirtle?
Squirtle.
Jasmine says she'll go with me. John says Roddy Piper WWF. Yes, I have the action figure right up there, right on the top shelf. The Roddy Piper in They Live action figure. I got it as soon as I knew that there was an action figure because the day I watched They Live was the day before my best friend died. So, and it was his favorite movie, and that's why I watched it. So, yeah, Laura used to offer Karina money to watch Up. It was the weirdest thing, man. Like, she doesn't want to watch Up. Rick Astley was never going to give her Up, but she doesn't like Rick Astley. I don't get it. They seem to have their values aligned.
I'll never forget that guy that was dancing at the were you with us?
Where?
Oh, so the video that Joe posted on her Facebook, but we're at the fair.
I was not with you.
No, you weren't. No, there was a guy, and that song came on,
Yeah.
It was at night, and there was some ride, and the guy that was running the ride was dancing and singing the song, looked at the camera, never gonna give you up. Dude, it was like,
my
it was
kind of
so
people.
good.
My kind of people. Jasmine says it came out in a restaurant when she was in Phoenix. Anyway, we're going to play
music?
some music right now. This show has nothing to do with Camp Punksylvania. So, and it just refreshed itself, so give it a second. All right. At the Lion and Eagle Pub, Friday night, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. The Lion and Eagle Pub is at 10255 Main Street in Clarence. And this band is going to be playing all night. There's a $5 cover. Grab some tasty dinner, thirst-quenching drinks, and let's rock the night away with Hearts Don't Lie. And this song is called On the Inside on all WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show.
Wasted time and twisted lies. All the black days in my life. But they taught me how to try. Oh, I tried. Endless tears turned into years. Life was given to my fears. With a voice you would never hear, never hear. All through the rhymes, they're the monsters in disguise. And I sadly learned how to cry, how to cry. On the inside, black days ran to another plan, and all this was your hand. 'Cause you can, and I was damned. Oh, I was damned. All the eyes could clearly see always turn the other cheek, while the water got so deep, got so deep. Dark eyes stood tall, twisted mind always had the gall, and I learned how to make the call. You never break my fall. All through the rhymes, they're the monsters in disguise. And I sadly learned how to cry on the inside. On the
Hearts Don't Lie on all WNY ThinkSoJoE Show. That song called On the Inside. Catch them at the Lion and Eagle Pub. That's at 10255 Main Street in Clarence. They're playing there Friday night from 8 to 11 p.m.
I want you guys' opinion about something.
Oh, geez. Is it what you just told me?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
So my band thought of a name today, and I'm kind of iffy. It's gonna take a while for this to grow on me. So they want to call it 7-1 Sickness. So I want to know you guys' opinion about it. Leave it in the comments below.
In the comments below. He sounds like a real YouTuber now.
I watch a lot of the YouTubers.
He's like, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share and
And subscribe.
and subscribe.
Or you can like our show.
You can like, share, and subscribe. I shared.
What's she say?
She says that's kind of neat. Like
Okay.
potatoes. Like
I'll
Marge
take
thinks
that.
about potatoes. See, I subscribed. See,
Yes.
that's me. Or not,
Like-
I shared rather.
Share, like, subscribe for this show.
You like, share, subscribe, it'll pop up on the screen.
I always wanted to say that.
Jasmine unsubscribes anyway.
Kind of neat. Okay. I do that.
I don't know, man. It's kind of clever. It's really stupid, but it's
Yes.
kind of clever.
Good for
It'll be good for the economy.
probably. I don't imagine what kind of logo it would be.
I don't know, man. I can't think of any bands
I mean,
that have like.
It's better than On Your Knees.
Yeah, I mean, anything was gonna be. I'm gonna move closer, so I'm in focus. There we go. Because you're like way up close
Oh,
now.
sorry. I just,
Yeah, now I'm in focus.
because they're all Bills fans, and you know, I'm not.
Bills fans.
I don't want to put myself through a flaming table.
Bills fans. On Your Knees by Wasp is a banger. Yeah, but not for a band name.
No. You could support the 49ers, though.
Yeah. I mean,
Mine's are the Jaguars, sorry.
fucking Jaguars. Did you see, and I don't want to talk too much about this because it's wrestling related, but did you see WWE just put out a line of like NFL title belts on their
No.
website? Okay, so the other day I'm out at Walmart. I get this email from WWE shop. They're like, just released WWE x NFL championship belts. All 32 teams, we have championship belts. By time I got home, and I was looking at this page, these belts are fucking terrible, by the way.
Yeah.
I get home and I'm looking at the page and I realize there's only 31 belts. There's 32 NFL teams. The one that's missing was the Jacksonville Jaguars, which is the team that is owned by WWE's rivals.
AEW.
Yeah. So it's like, that is very interesting. But Fanatics, who is the one that's behind this collaboration and runs the NFL shop and the WWE shop, they're like, no, it just sold out really fast. So, John, as a member of one of my favorite bands ever, I shall support you at all your other endeavors, no matter what they're called.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot to me, actually.
She's also got she says the 6 is a mouth that's throwing up or has a thermometer in the mouth.
Yeah.
There you go. She's giving you ideas for your drum head there.
Well, that made me thought of Disturbed, Down with the Sickness
Right.
at first. I was like, okay, man, I like Disturbed sometimes. But I really appreciate that.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to think of like any successful bands that have Buffalo in the name referring to actually being from Buffalo. Because I know like Buffalo Springfield is a thing, right? But that was like a super group.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of any. I don't know, man. Like, but then, I mean, maybe it's a thing. Maybe you guys are like the next Kansas or Chicago or Boston or Africa. No, Africa was the song. Asia.
Asia.
I think wasn't there a band called Africa at some point too? I don't know.
Maybe. There's a song called Africa.
I know there's a song called Africa.
Everybody knows that song.
Yeah. I don't have it on vinyl. I should fix that.
Yeah, you should fix that.
Should fix that. I don't have that.
There's a tour going around. It's not happening, but I heard it's discussed Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses.
Oh, Jesus. Good. Maybe Vince Neil can use whoever Axel's using on his mixer so he can actually sound like Vince Neil, because that's what Axel's been doing. I mean, if you watch any of those videos from the Guns N' Roses shows, they're direct soundboard audio, and Axel sounds like complete shit. But if you go see them, Axel sounds you've seen him, you know. Axel sounds like fucking Axel. But you watch the live videos, it's like, what the fuck?
They play like a 4-hour set.
Like 2 hours, yeah. Or maybe 3, I don't know. Let's see, they went out at like 10 o'clock when I saw them the first time and played till 1, so that's 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. That fucking first time I saw them, before Slash and Duff came back into the band, it was like, that was a killer show. I was right up front for it. Fucking DJ Ashba's in my lap playing a fucking solo, basically.
Live sucked though.
Live was fucking terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep joking that like every time I see one of the bands that every time I see somebody that was in the Fight Club cast play live, it's terrible. So that's one of them for sure. Yeah, program the next song. We're all set for that though. We're good to go. Anyway. Yeah. I don't know, man. I had somebody tell me the other day they don't like Adam Sandler.
What?
I was talking about The Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
And he's like, thankfully, I've never seen that movie. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, thankfully, you've never seen that movie? I'm like, that's one
classic.
That's one of the best fucking movies. He's like, oh, I just didn't like later Adam Sandler. I'm like, that's not even late Adam Sandler. That is like probably one of the last of like the good Adam Sandler movies.
Classic.
Yeah. It's the best, man. So you love that movie, you watch wrestling. Did you have the same thought when a wrestler named Julia Hart debuted? Like, hey, isn't that what Drew Barrymore's character's name was by the end of The Wedding Singer?
Yeah. That was weird. It was like, yeah,
I'm just like, I wonder if her parents were fans of The Wedding Singer.
maybe. We'll never know.
Like if they had, because that's her real name. So like if they had a son, I wonder if the son's name would have been Robbie.
She's like the youngest member of the roster.
She was. Then you got Nick Wayne. He just turned 18, but
yeah,
technically -1's on the roster.
Yeah. Sure.
Laura says it isn't one of the best movies. Home Alone 5 is the best movie ever.
Oh, here we go again with this.
Yeah, all the fucking time with this. Nobody's ever seen that movie. Actually, was it you that watched it, or was it somebody else? Somebody else watched it.
I watched it.
Oh, you watched
once.
it. John's like the only other person besides Laura who's ever seen that movie.
I only did it for Laura.
So I'm trying to go to New York and see like in the winter and see New York how it was when they shot Home Alone 2. Because I found that spot where they catch the sticky bandits at the end of the movie. I found that when I was in New York the last time, not the last time, but the time before.
We're not the wet bandits anymore. We're the sticky bandits. Then he tries to spell it. Shut up, Marv.
It's S-T-I. I.
He kicks him in the butt. Shut up, Marv.
Yeah, it's almost time to start watching Christmas movies again.
Harry.
I just triggered at least half our viewing audience by saying that.
And John gave Home Alone 5 a 10 out of 10.
I am fairly certain you didn't.
No. I'll give it a 4.
Merch.ThinkSoJoE. At least it's not Home Alone 4. That's the review. I don't know.
The best 2 were 1 and 2.
Those are the only 2, man.
Yeah.
There ain't no Macaulay Culkin. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm never going to watch that. I've been watching The Muppet Show. At least I watched a couple of episodes. Just because I was like, I went to see the Jim Henson exhibit, and I'm like, yeah, I keep seeing all these videos on YouTube about The Muppet Show. I bought a book on Amazon with a Muppet.
Yeah.
I got it right here, actually. I have the monster at the end of this book.
No.
Have you ever read this, John?
No.
Should I read it?
Let me see.
Can I get away with it? They don't make those books like they used to, man. Like,
I
those
know.
pages would not just flop open like that back in the day.
On the first, what did that say? On the first page, what did that say? Did that say there will be a monster at the end of this book? It did. Oh, I am so scared of monsters. I can't believe I'm reading this.
I can't believe you're reading it either.
I'll figure out how to get to the second page.
He's trying to turn the page.
Shush, please. Thank you. Listen, I have an idea. If you do not turn if you do not turn any page, we will never get to the end of this book. And that is good because there is a monster at the end of this book. So please do not turn the page. I'm going to turn the page.
You rebel.
You turned the page. Now there's a scary monster.
I bought this book because that particular page has been floating around Facebook as a meme.
I don't know why I got to keep reading this. Maybe you do not understand. You see, turning pages will bring us to the end of this book. And there is a monster at the end of this book. But this will stop you from turning pages. See, I am trying the pages together so you cannot. So he doesn't want us to see the end of this page. The end of this book, I guess.
Oh, there's a monster at the end of the book.
Yeah. You turn the page. You turn another page. Like he is angry. You do not know what you are doing to me now. Stop turning pages. Oh, we're just going to piss him off even more, am I? Is this good radio?
I don't know if it's good radio. It's entertaining me. Grover. There, I, Grover, am nailing this page to the next one so that you will not be able to turn it. And we will not get any closer to the monster at the end of this book. You know, see? He is working hard, people. He is working hard. Bang, bang, knock, knock. Okay, here we go. Oh, all right. Do you know that every time you turn another page, you not only get us closer to the monster at the end of this book, but you make a terrible mess. He's getting really frustrated with you.
I know he is. How many pages are there?
It's a children's book, John.
This will stop you from turning pages. A heavy,
Thick.
solid, strong brick wall. I would just like to see you try to turn this page. He is really getting pissed off, people. Look at that. We're going to get over 100 comments on this one. Do you know what you are? Do you know that you are very strong? Because I destroyed the whole fucking wall.
Yes, he did.
Joel, I wish Joel was watching. She'll laugh her ass off right now. I'm actually reading a book. The next page is the end of this book. And there is a monster at the end of this book. Oh, I am so scared. Please do not turn the page. Please, please, please. He is scared right now. Okay, here we go. Well, look at that. This is the end of the book. And the only one here is me. I lovable, furry, old Grover am the monster at the end of this book. Are you aware and you were so scared. The end. I told you and told you there was nothing to be afraid of. And let's just see. Oh, I am so embarrassed. That's the end of the book. The monster at the end of this book, starring lovable, furry, old Grover. Get in now. I read the whole fucking book.
John read a book.
Holy shit. Oh, he got me a little.
I only had to help you with 2 words, the whole book.
Yeah.
It's a children's book, but still.
Now, bitches, what's up?
Mike says, Mike Jacobs from On the Cinder says, great read.
Thank you.
Jasmine says she loves story time with John, and Laura says you should read books to kids.
Thank you. Thank you. This
Kids might have to help you read the book, but I mean.
There's going to be a lot more. Wait for next episode of ThinkSoJoE show. We're going to step it up.
John's about to go to the thrift store and buy every little golden book.
Jill will be proud of me right now.
Jill would be proud of you. I only had to help you with 2 words, and one was the name of the character.
She'd be
so
laughing.
it's not even a real word.
She would be laughing her ass off.
I mean, it's a character we all grew up with, but still.
Grover.
Yeah. No, that wasn't too bad. I was going to read it, but you took it over and you read it. You got it. You did it, dude. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. You probably would have read it faster than me.
Probably would have read it much faster than you.
You do this for a living.
I do this for a living, yes. Yeah. I had a guy the other day. He says, I sent him a voiceover, was like 3 minutes long. He's like, oh, they want it in 3.5 minutes. Like, you want me to add 30 seconds of this short ass script? Like, okay. So I'm sitting there reading it like very, very slowly. And I still only hit 3 minutes and 16 seconds. I'm like, this is the best you're getting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not buy that with that intention of John reading it on the air, but hey, I got my money's worth right there. They had that on display at the Jim Henson exhibit. They had that book, and the guy that was taking the tour with me, he goes, he says, oh, I love the twist at the end of that book. And the girl was like, I've never read it. The girl that was given the tour.
That's a good book.
Yeah, it is a good book.
I love how mad he was getting.
There was a meme going around Facebook that was like, I forget what the meme was, but it was referencing that book. I'm like, I gotta buy this book.
I gotta buy his T-shirt.
So, yeah. We're gonna see if we can find John a monster at the end of the book T-shirt. Yeah, but yeah, you know, Muppets. Yeah, I was watching a little bit of the Muppet Show. Especially now I got 2 Muppets Show soundtracks. Let's see, where are those? Those are right here. Yep, that's a Motown Christmas. There we go. Yeah, I got the Muppet Show, and I got the Muppet Show 2 on vinyl. Both great albums. They're in here right before my Nicktoons soundtrack album.
Oh, they're just solid?
Was that? Nicktoons.
Oh, nice.
There's a monster at the end of this song. Do we have a monster at the end of a song? What else? I just got something else too. Where'd it go? No, that's comp. Speaking of Nicktoons, I just got this on vinyl. Doug and the
Doug.
Beats. Killer Tofu.
Killer Tofu.
Killer Tofu. That just came. That came the same day as the Count Punksylvania. I didn't even have to reach in there. There's another copy literally right here. Waiting on my buddy. My buddy Tom Jones. He's gonna pay me $30, and I'm gonna ship that out to him. So, Jasmine just made it up. The monster at the end of the song.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a ton of vinyl in the past week. I've listened to most of it. Most of it's put away. The only one that's not is I bought In Excess Kick, and the label on the record says it's warped, but it plays fine. And then I put it on, and it's just bouncing my fucking stylus up and down. So it does not play fine. So it's like, man, like, so I called Elmwood Revolver, because that's where I bought it. I'm like, yo, what's your return policy on used vinyl? They're like, oh, what you want to do, you want to call Monday, and you want to talk to the owner over at the transit location and let him know what's going on, and he'll probably hook you up. Like, okay, great. Except by the time Monday rolled around, I'm like, yeah, I just had to spend money to go put this money in my account on Uber. So do I really, like, it's a $20 Uber ride there, a $20 Uber ride back, and then I got to tip the drivers. So, like, am I really going to go complain about about being out $25 and lose $50 to not be out this $25? Like, that's just dumb as fuck. So I just figured, fuck it, stay. It'll stay. Put it on the wall or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I was just like, ooh, In Excess. Like, I see Professor of Rock on YouTube talking about this album all the time. So like, this might actually be good. And then I couldn't listen to the first track. So I'm like, I won't know if this album's any good or not. Actually, one of the albums I just got was Rancid, Let's Go. And now this is my second copy of this record because much like that In Excess record, my original copy skips on the first couple of songs.
Oh, really?
So I got the 12-inch. Because, like, the main version of that vinyl is, not the 12-inch. The main version of that is a 10-inch.
Oh.
And so that's what I got, but the first couple of songs skip because there's a little bit of a warp on the edge of them. So when I saw that in the used bin, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely buying that. Because I've been looking for another copy of that for a long time.
You listen to your Macho Man?
Yes, I did, finally. A Macho Man Randy Savage. Be a man, Hogan! I listened to that. I listened to that Young Bucks record I got.
What was it? Did they sing?
No, it's their theme song.
Theme song.
Yeah. I'll show that to you during the song break, because I don't want to bore people with that shit on the actual air. I'll show it to you because it's actually kind of cool the way they packaged it. Mm-hmm. Like I posted on Instagram, like I don't like the Young Bucks, but it was just like I have wrestling records and that was a wrestling record, so I was like, guess I gotta buy this one now. Hey brother, like who? Like hey brother, or like
You do it so good.
like Hulk Hogan. Hey brother, what you gonna do, brother? Hulk Hogan, the biggest fucking liar in all of pro wrestling. He told a story. I'll make this quick. He told a story that he for SummerSlam 1992 he wrestled and drew like the biggest crowd in wrestling history and like had all these Make-A-Wish kids there. And like one of the kids died at the show, and then he was so broken up about it that he decided to make a wrestling album, like the wrestling album, and dedicated to this kid that died or whatever the fuck, right? Some stupid shit like that. This is what Hulk Hogan just recently said, and he fucking But like the thing about it is the wrestling album that he was referencing came out in 1986. And he didn't wrestle at the show in 1992 that he was talking about. So the whole fucking thing makes no sense. Because, you know, it makes just as much sense as I was going to play bass in Metallica, brother.
Oh, God, no.
Which is literally a thing Hulk Hogan has said in the past.
He was?
He literally said that. And then, so there was this interview with James Hetfield. And the guy's like, I'm going to show you some pictures and you react. And one of the pictures he showed was Hulk Hogan. And James is like, I've never met this guy.
No way he's going to put a Metallica.
Let alone, like, he didn't come down and try out. I don't know what he's talking about. He was going to play bass for us. What the fuck? Speaking of people who play bass in bands, a guy who has played bass in our band is playing this weekend.
Yes.
At Nietzsche's on Saturday night. It is Shambles, Goodbye Metro, Sabrina, and Mother Nature's Son. And of course, Ryan from Shambles used to play bass for us, is our occasional guest co-host when you're unavailable. Was the co-host for the show for a little while before you were. And they're playing at Nietzsche's. It is $10, 21 and up, 8 p.m., Saturday, September 2nd. Isn't Saturday the 3rd? I'm confused now. I thought Saturday was the 3rd, but no, Saturday is the 2nd. That is correct. Okay. Saturday at 8 p.m., Nietzsche's. Shambles, and this song is called Blue Line on All WNY. Think So Joe Show.
Fuck Shambles.
We got a power grid, we got America. Keep the lights on while we burn it to the ground. Got a society to hold things
That was Shambles on all WNY. Think so, Joe Shaw. I was trying to text Ryan real quick before we came back.
That's a good song.
Yeah. There we go. I sent him a picture of we were playing the song, and I put "fuck Shambles." All right.
Fuck Shambles.
Fuck Shambles. Go see him Saturday night at Nietzsche's.
We're playing with them.
We are playing with them on Saturday, November 18th at the Tudor Lounge with them and Main Breaker. That's going to be a great show. Yeah, finally. We're finally getting to play with all these bands that we have been very adjacent to in the last several years, like XM Priory, Shambles, both of whose bassists have played with us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, can't wait for that XM show because we're back in Evening Star. We're back home. With our fellow Niagarians. That is the proper term for people from Niagara Falls, is Niagarians. Or Niagara Fallsers.
Mutants.
What's that?
Mutants.
Mutants.
It's polluted air there.
Especially the ones who live in the Love Canal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jasmine says she has co-hosted the show twice and still thinks it's the coolest thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah, John made it his regular gig.
I talk more.
You talk more, you do. You read a book.
Yeah.
I was not expecting you to actually read, like, I was just, like, trying to show off the book, and you're like, give me that.
That's good entertainment.
I'm like, John's gonna read this book?
I read it. You only got me, like, 2 words.
Let me ask you, during the song break, did you text Jill and be like, guess what I just did?
No. I'll bug her after. I know she was busy today. That's why she's not watching.
Gotcha. But yeah, Shambles, this is a good weekend for punk shows in Buffalo, despite the fact that the big punk show is in Scranton, Pennsylvania this weekend. A big festival all weekend. But yeah, we got, who do we play first today? We played, Turkey Blaster. We got Working Class Stiffs and Turkey Blaster, and Rat Ops is on that show at Nietzsche's on Friday night.
Hey, Ryan's still in that band with his brother?
Yeah, I think so. I was hanging out with them on last weekend when I saw The Offspring.
Did all 3 of them were there?
Ryan was there, his brother was there, and Katie was there. And I think like somebody else that they were with was also in the band. So, but yeah, a lot of members of Turkey Blaster I was hanging out with while we were watching Sum 41. But yeah, I mean, but you got those 2 shows. We're going to talk about another punk show before we get out of here because there's one on Monday night at Mohawk, which has our friends on the Cinder on it, which is why we're playing them a little later on. They're playing with a band out of Canada, out of Calgary, that's playing Camp Punksylvania this weekend. They're called Belvedere. I'm pretty sure they're actually on this Camp Punksylvania that I just put away. So, but yeah. And here's the thing is, like, when I got this record, like, I always catalog my records as I listen to them so that if I go to a store and I see a record, I'm like, ooh, I should buy this. Wait, do I already have this? And I could just look it up on Discogs. But it wasn't on Discogs yet, so I had to put this record on Discogs. Now, I've never put a compilation on Discogs. So you have to, like, pick the right artists. And there's, like, bands on here where there's, like, 17 bands with the same name.
Yeah.
It's like, man, which one's the right one? But I am 99.9% positive I got all the right bands on the Discord, Discogs. I almost said Discord. Had to think for a second there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it all right. But I am, as of right now, on Discogs, the only person who owns this record. So, But as soon as they announced it, I'm like, the Working Class Stiffs are on it. Of course I got to buy it. And all these, like, they're on there with a Wilhelm scream. Like, that's Jay from On the Cinder's favorite band.
Hey,
Jill's
Joe.
here.
You missed it. I read a book.
She missed it. John read a book.
I read a children's book.
John read an entire book on the air.
He only helped me with 2 words.
I only had to help him with 2 words.
That was great.
That's a true story. John read a book on the air, so you can...
You'd be very proud. You probably laughed your ass off. You look back at it. You'll see it.
Yeah, I was just impressed that you were actually like reading it.
I know.
And that I only had to help you with a couple of
I
words.
showed the pictures.
Jill says that's concerning.
You'd be very proud of me.
Yes, John read There's a Monster at the End of This Book.
By Grover.
By Grover. Yeah, I got talking about the Muppets, and I'm like, hey, about this book last week.
I thought it was good entertainment.
I thought it was good entertainment.
Wait till next week.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep buying children's books now. You just did what I did earlier. We got the fan down on the floor here, just kind of keeping us a little bit cooler because we can't have the AC running while we're on the air.
Jill's here. Jill is here.
And John's over here in a hoodie.
Yeah.
But, you know, for a very good reason.
Yeah, it's very cool today.
Yeah. I thought about wearing a Hawaiian shirt today, but I didn't feel like trying to get to my closet.
He read a Dr. Seuss to Bug. His name is...
That's not anywhere
It
close
made
to
it to 2 pages. Yes, that's very true. I made it through the whole book with this one.
You got to get one of those standing fans. They're so quiet. This one I bought because it's quiet. It was actually recommended by another voiceover artist in a YouTube video, so I bought it, and now they don't sell this particular fan anymore, so, like, I got to keep fixing this one because, like, the hinges, like, the screws came loose, so it, like, just, you set it at an angle, and it just, it's doing all right now, but I have screwdrivers on my band keys, so I just, if this, like, starts falling, I just tighten it. It's all good.
Got screwdrivers. He's got drum keys.
Yeah, totally. They're on. I thought they were on the desk. Yeah, they're on the desk. Got my drum key, my band keys right here. We got screwdrivers, Phillips and flathead, and it's also got like wrenches, like kind of on them. And then I got a drum key, just in case. I know you always have one, John, but just in case, I have one too when we're doing band stuff. And then the keys to the merch box.
So with the square.
Let's just move that. There we go.
Okay.
They couldn't see that. We could see that. And then I have my Death Valley Funeral Home keychain here.
Undertaker.
What's that?
Death Valley.
Death Valley
Rest in
Funeral Home.
peace.
Yeah. Figured you'd appreciate that keychain.
Big Undertaker fan.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's on the band keys. There used to be like actual like keys to a door on there, but we don't need those anymore. So
No, we don't.
no.
Got the hell out of there.
We were in the room where all the electrical shit was.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at all this shit just coming off these electrical boxes, and I'm just like, I don't need safety gloves because I'm Homer Simpson. You fucking next thing you know, John's at my funeral. Change the channel, Jill.
John, send
her your PayPal info when you get a chance.
Whoa. Okay.
You guys want to Cash App me? It's ThinkSoJoE.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Now I know it.
Took
now
him
I
a
know
minute to think of what she
now
meant.
I know what she meant, though.
Yeah. But yeah. This is the part where we just run out of shit to say.
Yeah,
so we're just
I
kind of
mean, we're
like
at most of the end of the show. We just stare at the camera.
we just get that
looking stupid.
awkward silence, but we can't have awkward silence because we're actually on the radio too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the radio. We're on all WNY right now.
I want freaking sharks with lasers attached to their heads.
Never watched those movies. I've seen like bits and pieces of them. And I'm just like, what is this? Like, why are we watching this?
Yes.
You know? If you need money, just give
no.
Home Alone 5 a good review.
No, you don't. I need someone to pay me, but they're gonna pay you instead. Wait, what?
You don't know why she needs your PayPal, but somebody needs to pay her, but they're going to pay you, and then you pay her.
Oh, okay.
John has no idea what I just said.
No, I know what she. They pay me, then I send the money to her.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct.
Oh God, no! We're not going down that road.
Fucking Chris Farley. Who doesn't like Adam Sandler movies? God damn it, man. Seriously.
But the problem with that is, I'll talk to her later about it.
Yeah, that's an off the air problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, who doesn't like Adam Sandler movies? I was in shock when he said, I don't like Adam Sandler. Like, who the fuck doesn't like Adam Sandler? Especially those early movies.
Yeah.
I might watch The Wedding Singer later. I have a shit ton of work to do, but I might watch The Wedding Singer later. I haven't seen that in a minute.
So Laura says, John, if you need money, just give me Home Alone 5 and a good review. Okay. But you read that already, right?
Yes, you read that right. If you need money, just give Home Alone 5 a good review, and apparently Laura will pay you.
That was spectacular.
I need money. Maybe I should give Home. I should just be like, it was amazing, even though I've never seen it and probably won't ever watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on with talking. We gotta keep talking.
We got another 10 minutes to fill here, John.
John has the best job in the world now.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you
Actually,
do.
I have 2 jobs.
Yeah. I have one
Actually.
job, and I hate doing it. I don't. I love my job most of the time.
I'm gonna love my job too. And I'm gonna pay you back.
Leland
You
hates
know,
Adam Sandler. What the?
He's- yeah,
Yeah, John's Jill's nanny.
I'm a nanny.
If I need
Don't
money
judge
to
me.
do a solo show with no chat. Things you might not know.
Joe, we're doing a solo show with no chat. What would you talk about for 2 hours?
I don't know. I'd figure it out. I'd just scroll Facebook and be like, yo, look at this dumbass shit.
Many?
Manny. You're her Manny.
I'm a Manny. Yeah.
Yes.
They're gonna have a TV show for me.
John's about to start his own daddy daycare.
Yeah. I gotta get you a funny pack.
Fanny pack.
Fanny pack. Funny pack.
So you could be her Manny with a fanny.
Nanny with a fanny. Starring John. Drummer from the Living Brain Dead. The worst band in Buffalo.
I don't know, man. 7-1 sickness exists. No, I'm kidding.
Now she knows.
Oh, shit. I didn't know she didn't know.
She doesn't know.
I didn't know she didn't know.
Joe, your thoughts. I want your thoughts, Joe. Okay? I do not like this. Well, it's going to take a while. I didn't name it. It wasn't my decision. What would you think? My band named our band called, this is our name, 7-1 Sickness.
I didn't know she didn't know.
Your thoughts, Joe. Give me your fucking thoughts.
I wouldn't have said anything if I knew.
Oh, you already get.
I didn't know.
You took the rabbit out of the hat.
I didn't know. I didn't mean to ruin your fun. Sorry.
You're good. You're good, buddy.
John Johnson's in the chat. How you doing, man? How's your dad? Hope everybody's good. Makes her want to get on her knees. I gotta throw it back to the.
Exactly.
I gotta throw it back to the wrestling podcast.
Exactly. Thank you, Joe. Oh, my pants not washing. I'm so sorry. I'm fired.
Yeah, maybe. I should just text them after. I don't know any of them, but I should just text them after. Just like, oh, did you see what John said?
Ask Leland because his guitars and even Sumblers in my band.
I don't know, man. I saw that Leland doesn't like Adam Sandler. Like, what the fuck? Who doesn't like Adam Sandler? Early Adam Sandler, not like fucking Chuck and Larry fucking Adam Sandler, but like
Adam Sandler. It takes two to tangle or something like that. Quit looking at me, Swan.
I watched Happy Gilmore the other day before band practice, and we're just in the car. Jill's sitting there.
That's a better name. John and the Sickness. They're Buffalo Bill fans. That's why they named it that. 7-1 Sickness. I feel like I'm in the Serb.
The 7-1 Sickness is believing the Bills will win the Super Bowl.
I'll give that a banana.
There's the banana.
I didn't know you had that. It was pretty cool.
You didn't know I had that? I've been bringing it to band practice.
I didn't notice it.
I haven't taken it. It's been in my bag. It's been out of my bag since I went to New York, but it was in my bag.
Shots fired.
She says it sounds really terrible, the music and the name.
Thank you.
I haven't heard the music. I can't speak on that. I know you mentioned.
I'm not gonna get started on that. It needs work. Lots of work.
So this banana, I was at Guitar Center with my kid, and she was like, she saw it, and she's like, you should get this for your other band. I'm like, yes, I totally should. And so I bought that, and then like right after I bought it was when they announced that we were going on hiatus.
Oh.
And I'm like, God damn it. So like we played one show and I had it and I was playing and I kept telling people like, yeah, I'm going to be playing the banana at this show. And people thought that meant I was going to dress up as Bob Paul. But like, I don't need to dress up as Bob Paul because Bob Paul came back to life. So there's already a Bob Paul. I meant I was going to literally be playing the banana. It was in my bag. It hasn't been in my bag since I went to New York because I took it out because I took everything out of my bag and that never ended up back in my bag. But I took it out because that was one of the bags I took to New York. Which I gotta get a hold of my buddy who I bought t-shirts and shit for and be like, dude, when are you coming to fucking get this shit? Because it's in my other bag. Yeah, no, but we did a Yellow Sauce show and I played the banana. So while they were playing music, I was playing the banana. And like we didn't rehearse it at all, so it was just like, I hope this doesn't suck. Like, it turned out okay. But then we haven't played a show since, and we're all just kind of like, I know Leland and I are both like, we want to do Yellow Sauce. Like, let's do Yellow Sauce. Like,
Guys just waiting on Ryan, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think Ryan wants to do it too. It's just, timing.
Yeah.
So.
John, where's the next
vacation?
Vacation. Whenever, actually. I'm free. I got lots of time.
No, she said where.
Oh, where?
Where? Are you also her travel planner now?
Yes. Somewhere warm.
Nashville.
No.
No?
No, it was really hot there.
But wintertime, it's not going to be hot. It's going to be warm.
I still want to go to Alaska.
Oh, but that's not somewhere hot.
I like the hiking.
Alaska's the opposite of warm.
Did John tell you what he's doing with his hair?
Yes, he made a big announcement about it in the first segment.
I am shaving the one side of my head and growing it long again.
Oh, you didn't say the shaving the
no.
one side part. You just said you were growing it out again.
I didn't even have a picture of it.
John's got a picture of it. Okay. You got like 2 minutes before we got to play a song, so. Oh, okay. Actually, you might have. Yeah, you do have same. Still the same length as the other song, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. I had the whole like sides of my head shaved when I had long hair. That's because my hair was like thick.
Yeah.
So like if I didn't, it was just gonna be like. Pfft. It was gonna look like fucking Gene Simmons.
I'm gonna look like Ronnie Radke, it seems like. Well, that's Max Green, former bass player, Escape the Fate.
Ah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Escape the Fate, John, I still have these Escape the Fate tickets.
I know.
What the fuck are we doing? What is the plan?
I
Is
don't
there a
know.
plan? It's next week. Not next week, it's the week after. But still, like, I gotta figure out what I'm doing with these tickets.
Money is my problem.
I'm aware. Well, I'm not worried. I mean, I'm not worried, obviously, you know, but like, my concern is how the fuck are we getting there if we're going? Mm-hmm. If you're not going, I got to see if anybody else wants to go, or if I could find somebody who wants to buy the tickets, and then I might go to Syracuse and see Papa Roach. I don't fucking know. It's the day after the Used. The Pittsburgh show is the day of the Used, and then we got tickets for the Columbus show. Mm-hmm. So, but now we don't know what's going on, so I'm still trying to figure out what to do with those tickets. One thing that I'm not trying to figure out what to do with the tickets for is this coming Monday at Mohawk Place. And that is the band Belvedere, who are playing at Camp Punksylvania this weekend. They are playing for the first time in the U.S. in, what did they say, 20 years.
20 years?
20 years they haven't played in the U.S. They're touring on their latest album, 2021's Hindsight is the Sixth Sense, along with so many of the classic punk rock tracks from their catalog. Come cap off your Labor Day weekend with the Skate Punk Dynamos on the last day of their U.S. tour, which includes Camp Punksylvania this weekend, and local support from On the Cinder and Muddle. Tickets are $12 advance, $17 at the doors, 18 and up with ID at Mohawk Place this Monday coming up. So that's going to be a good show. And we're going to play our friends from On the Cinder. And this song is called Only After on All WNY ThinkSoJoE Show.
See you next week.
That's my line, but okay.
I ripped off his line.
He stole my line. It's all
All
good.
right.
See you next week.
I got a siren moaning in my ear that sucks out the air from all these years. Overexposed to catalogs of liars work. God press and chop the shares. Running full of road down the mountain, the collecting pool of the drinking fountain. Picked up grabbing stone, dropped that big strap. Fighting right booklet, hey, who's counting? These thoughts what pieced together the puzzle inside of me. When I was lost, I found closure melody. Do I ever hear that song you sing? Will I ever feel that way again? Because what's safe to I am, it does me great like back then. Will I ever hear that song the same? Will I ever feel that way again? Will I ever hear that song the same? Will I ever feel that way again? Rinse all flames to dissonance. All the time together, doubts of every feel and stuff will eventually rust, forgotten.
Open doors out.